Well, if you have plans to fly, get ready to enjoy fewer restrictions on what you can bring on board the plane with you.
Fox 8 News reporter Kevin Freeman live tonight at Hopkins Airport with details on this. Kevin.
Well, Lou and Stacy, two major changes go into effect at airports across the country tomorrow morning, including right here at Hopkins. First of all, you will be able to bring some toiletries through the security checkpoint with you. There are some restrictions, and I'll give you more on that in a minute. You'll also be able to bring things like bottled water and coffee onto the airplane, but if you buy those on the other side of security. On August 10th, the Transportation Security Administration banned all airline passengers from bringing liquids and gels on board after authorities uncovered a plot in London to bring down U.S.-bound planes with liquid explosives.
We're changing the regulations to maintain that level of security that we need. We're still in a threat situation, but at the same time balance it with some common sense and a little customer service for the traveling passenger.
Starting Tuesday, passengers will be allowed to bring toiletries such as shaving cream, shampoo, and lotion, but only in limited sizes. Only containers 3 ounces or less will be allowed, and they all must fit in a 1-quart sized clear plastic bag.
As they bring those through the checkpoint, we ask that you have them separate from your carry-on luggage, put them in the little plastic screening bin so we can see them.
I usually have one bag. I always check it. So really it didn't bother me a bit.
TSA officials say even though the terror threat level remains at orange, they want to take a more common sense approach to security.
We've been able to ascertain that liquids and gels in these small amounts we're talking about now, that 3 ounces or less, don't pose the kind of threat we thought they might.
Passengers will still be banned from bringing bottled water and coffee through security, but there is good news on the other side.
That passenger who's got to have that 20-ounce cup of coffee or that big 16-ounce pop before they get on the plane, once they clear screening and they're in what we call the sterile area of the airport, they can now purchase those liquids in those quantities, and they will be allowed to take them on the airplane.
Just pack it, check it, and get it at the baggage when you land. You don't have to worry about anything.
But remember, you have to put those things into that plastic bag before you leave home. Now, there are some airports across the country who will supply you these bags, but Hopkins is not one of them. And Lou and Stacy, by the way, you're only allowed one of these. So whatever can fit in one, and it has to be clear, in one bag this size, that can go on. But as I mentioned, you have to take it out of your carry-on and put it into that bin just like it was a laptop.
Kevin, it sounds like a great compromise, and after all, the bottom line here is all they're trying to do out there is keep us safe.
Exactly.
All right, Kevin.
Thanks, Kevin.
All right.